Okay, students, now that you've completed the reading of Castle Diary, page 30 to 42, and taken some notes on what you notice and wonder about Tobias, his character, and the setting that he's living in, you're now going to do some revisiting of the identity web that we created, that we started to create in class. You're going to first finish adding elements of characteristics for Tobias in that identity web, and then you're going to follow the instructions in this video. This is a lesson video that's going to get us started for your lesson in class tomorrow. So having this work done for your homework is what's going to give you the opportunity to be successful in class tomorrow with a new skill, with writing figurative language. So with no more than that, go ahead and watch this video. And keep in mind what you saw in class today, the identity web. This is where you will be completing this work. Let's watch this lesson together.
Take a moment now and think about Tobias and the new information we learned about him as we read pages 30 through 42. Can you add any new information to the identity web you created in a previous lesson for him? Pause the video and do this now. Our craft question today is, how does figurative language work? We are in the experiment stage, so we want to explore and try to figure out how it works. Remember the poems you wrote in our last lesson? Figurative language is not just for poems. We can use it to convey ideas in an engaging manner. Today, we will write examples of figurative language that describe key aspects of Tobias's life and identity. This will help you better understand Tobias as a character in our book, Castle Diary. Let's look at the web that I created for Tobias from lesson 3. I'm going to model how to add some figurative language to help you understand it a bit better. I'm examining Tobias's identity web, and it seems the castle plays a significant role because he learns new things there. To him, it's huge and amazing. So I'll use a figurative language sentence to express this. What's something else that's huge and amazing? Well, the sky is vast and it's amazing when filled with stars. So I'll write, to Tobias, the castle is huge and amazing, like a star-covered sky. Another aspect of Tobias is his curious personality. I mentioned this earlier. Let's express that using figurative language. What's something else that's curious? Now that I've modeled what to do, let's look at our check for understanding task. You'll write figurative language sentences. First, examine your Tobias identity web. And then second, write as many figurative language sentences about Tobias's life and identity as possible. While you're working on this task, if you need the help of sentence frames, consider using one of the following. Tobias is as blank as a blank. Or, Tobias is blank like blank. I'd like you to pause the video and complete the check for understanding task now.
Okay, students, so this is the last part of your homework today. You've done the reading, and now you're preparing for the lesson. This is your final step, and I'm just going to add in these two sentence stems that the teacher shared with us. Tobias is blank, like blank, or Tobias is as blank as a blank. If these sentence stems are helpful for you in trying to convert one of the characteristics of Tobias into an example of figurative language, then use that. If not, if you don't need that support, then don't use it. Your goal for your homework right now is to turn two of these examples, two of your characteristics for Tobias, into figurative language, and then you will be prepared for your lesson tomorrow.